Instagram. And one thing that's quirky about Instagram, so I'm going to show you the video doing this on the desktop, is where you need to do this is you're going to be doing this on your phone. If you're going to use Instagram, it's basically you're going to be setting up a new account. You could set it up on your desktop, and I prefer you do a unique account instead of using Facebook to get you in there. Right now I'm going to log in because I already have mine. But as far as posting, so mine's Vince Casas Music, and put the password in. As far as posting goes, after you set up your profile, you actually post from your mobile device. So if I go look at my profile here and I click on it, I can hit edit profile. I can change my photo, and I can put the info I need here. Quick bio, not really much of a bio, just a little blurb, more like it here. Just a little bit about yourself, enough for people to identify they have the right version of you. From there, once it's set up, I'm literally posting from my mobile device, and I know you can't see it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to post from it real quick. As part of our daily routine, we're going to get used to posting things. We can share things, or we can post authentic content. And let me just sign out of this one because I'm in it. Okay. So, sorry, real quickly, one easy way when you're using a mobile device, unless you're just snapping actual photos in real time, and that's what you want to use, it helps to have your stuff categorized in folders already on your phone so that you can immediately gain access to that stuff. Um, Sorry, and then of course on the mobile version, there's some nice filters you could use. I don't know how much. Honestly, I don't know how much I want to filter too much here. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work for me. And then you're just basically gonna write a caption. You can tag people. You can put in a location in. Um, I'm just gonna say real quickly. Um, I'm just gonna put on my caption for this. I'm just gonna put "Welcome to Vince Casas Music," and the only reason I want to do that, so mine's gonna actually say "Welcome to Vince Casas Music." I can of course tag myself. And because I have a different account, I can either tag my other account or I can tag my music account, um, or both if I really want to. And then we could add a location. and you can type in the location, or you can drop a location from where you physically are. And then there's a part in here where you can select advanced to allow for commenting or deactivate commenting. And then there's a part where it also shows where you can either have this link to Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr. But again, because of the way that we're going to use this, we're just going to let it ride just as it is. Now, we should be seeing it soon because it just went up. There we go. So here's the new post. Again, it just says, it's Vince Casas Music. Welcome to Vince Casas Music. Pretty simple, nothing super crazy. This allows us to, share, heart, comment, bookmark. But in truth, what this is going to do is this is going to kind of keep a running, tally or log of what's going on with us on a regular basis. One other beautiful thing that they added to this that is going to be really cool in the future as we get going with this is this IGTV. And essentially it's Instagram TV, and it allows you to, like it says, create your channel to start sharing longer vertical videos with your audience. And essentially we get to create our own channel where we get to show us doing all of our cool and amazing things. And I highly suggest this from the get-go so that you can begin to, share with friends like the stuff that you're into, things that are going on more in a video form. Obviously you don't have to do like a whole song and dance. But if you want to, that could be cool. And then you're going to go in and you're going to create a channel. And videos must be vertical. That's interesting. Okay, vertical and between 15 seconds and 10 minutes long. And so in that same vein, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, I'm sorry, hold on. Let's clean up a little bit in here because I got food and cups and all sorts of really crazy stuff. So actually I'm going to kick my other monitor on. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh shoot, actually might reformat my video. So if it pauses, I apologize because I kicked my extra monitor on. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go to my phone just as an easy, quick way to do this. And we're going to go into vertical selfie mode. And I'm going to be, hey guys, it's Vince. I'm working through the Instagram vertical video setup so that we can set up your own channel. And I'm here in my little space, my workspace environment, and you can't really see it very well, but we're actually looking at my profile there. And yeah, I just wanted to shoot a quick video so you guys can see what this looks like. Welcome to Vince Casas Music. If you don't know much about me, yeah, check me out online. You can follow me all over the place, but it'd be cool for you to hang out with me here. I'm going to be sharing with you some clips of my music and some of the stuff that I'm working on, either in the studio or working through producing or songwriting. So awesome, good, exciting, bye. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share that with myself so that we can. I don't see a feature, and maybe it's just because it's already automatically in there. So the only weird thing that I'm looking for that I don't see is I don't see maybe, sorry, hold on, maybe it will and maybe it won't. Now that I have this on my phone, we might be able to take this into Instagram seamlessly without, we created a channel, but we might be able to do it without having to do let's just see, it might fall into, let's see. Sorry, I'm really interested to see if this automatically falls into, because it doesn't give me the Instagram TV option here. But here, oh, it hasn't gone up yet. Sorry, it's going to just take an extra moment. So yeah, once all that stuff's going, I mean, you guys can post away. You can start saving stuff. Like over here, you can see that I tagged myself, but in this instance, but I actually had the artist that I was working with in the studio writing and producing in this particular clip, actually Daniel Parks music, he actually tagged me here. So you can see those tags here. Let's see, did we end up here? Did we end up here? Should have just gone on. Okay, there we go. No. Okay, so that was the only one question that I had. So in terms of the Instagram TV, really designed for more long format stuff where like maybe it gets capped out and you don't have the ability to run it directly. Let's here. All right, yeah. Terrible pixelation, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. So here we are in our video. We can drag and drop video here. I'm just going to bring it in. I just shared it with myself from my phone. Oh, where did we put this? I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. That's why. There we go. Oh. Must be vertical. 9:16 ratio is best. Well, that's really odd because... Oh, hold on. That's what happened. For whatever reason, when I shared it to Instagram, it created a non-vertical video. It actually created a square video on my phone. So I actually have a duplicate of it. But we can actually fill this stuff up. So cover photo must be vertical and a JPEG file. So in this instance, if we didn't want to have this be the cover photo, we could actually make a change here. But at this point in time, we got the verticals up. There we go. Notice we can edit this. If we wanted to then go, okay, well, you know, we don't really like the way that looked, the video looks, we're just going to shoot a photo of ourselves or, you know, quick photo, selfie, here in the studio, rocking away. Okay. And then take that image, share that. That'll come in. Let's let that be the cover. Or it could be so many different things. And this is just essentially, you know, in the studio. And there's a lot more you could put here, but make visible on the IGTV and Facebook. And then when this is ready, you just go to post. You know, it's going to be an upload process for a little while, and then it'll eventually fall into the IGTV. But this is cool because in here we could really work through video designed for longer format stuff if we get capped out on the standard Instagram durations. I don't know how much it's worth waiting to go here. I will say in the other video I did talk about using Adobe Comp. I definitely suggest using Adobe Comp to help you format some of your images and some of the things that you're putting on. Maybe if I get time, I'll show a little video of how that works. And you know, again, we're just kind of keeping this process simple. You know, kind of like looking at this from your perspective. Anybody who's stuck, doesn't know what to do. I mean, at this point in time, it's all about posting daily. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the most interesting thing in the world. I mean, honestly, my home studio setup is always trashed, and you know, so it's not pretty, and it's a working environment, and I'm always moving stuff. So you know, there's constant turnover. So it's not a really great looking space where if, you know, we went and looked at the photos or the stuff that I posted from the studio at the Palms, that's kind of like a different story because it's really in a much better space and everything looks all polished. But I think the idea of Instagram is that little bit of edge, that little bit of not having it be so perfect kind of helps the process. Now, big thing on here, I am going to talk about this next class because we didn't get to talk about it, but I do want to make sure that you're just aware of the idea that there are people that sit around on these social sites and they kind of like to troll and they like to trash the things that go up. So don't take it to heart. People almost immediately have things to say, you know, so you have to kind of just temper that and understand it, take it with a grain of salt. Because there's still a lot of positive things, and that's kind of the cool environment that we're creating, that we're generating as a group. All right, and there we go. And now what you see is we have video, we have the posts, right? And then we have the video. It's still working on that, and that's pretty much it. And then when you go on to Instagram, you see all this stuff. So it works out pretty seamlessly, and overall, it helps to have some content. And so I'd say if you feel like, wow, I'm stuck, I don't have a whole lot, go immediately start taking photos or videos. The more content you have, the easier it is to just post stuff on Instagram. And that's it.